Welcome back to another interesting tutorial about Adobe Illustrator. And in this video, I will show you how to circle crop an image into a circle in Illustrator without any stress. Let me show you how. The very first thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and navigate to my toolbar right here. So what we want to do is to click and hold down. We want to make sure that we select circle right here. So I will select my circle. Next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and come to the workspace and draw a perfect circle. And for me to draw a perfect circle, just press Shift key on your keyboard and drag, and this will give you a perfect circle right here. Now here, this particular circle here is in white background with black stroke. So for us to see the stroke properly, we can come here and then come to the property and increase the stroke width. Now for things right here, I can decide to make it about 60. That's kind of too much. I can make it 40. It's too much or so. So let's take a look at 20, or better still, I can make it 5 right here. Now we want to change this particular stroke color. We want to come here under the property appearance right here. We can change this to red, as the case may be. Now we have this particular circle right here. How do we circle crop an image inside the circle and still maintain the stroke outline as far as this particular tutorial is concerned? So what we want to do here is to make a duplicate of this particular circle. So for us to make a copy of it, we go to Edit. Then from Edit, we go ahead and click on Copy. Then Edit again. Then we make sure we click on Paste right here, which is Ctrl V. So this duplicate one right here is what we need to work on. So here, what we want to do here is that we need to make sure we remove the stroke right here for this. Then I can decide to change the color fill right here. I can decide to make it black right here. Now, this particular circle here is what we need to use as our circle crop. And for that, I'm going to go ahead and come to the top right here, click on File. Then I will navigate to Place. I have to make sure I look for the image that I want to use right here. So I have the image on my desktop and in my backup file right here. So this particular image here is what I want to use. Better still, I can use this particular image right here. I will click on Place. Then I will make sure I place the image right here. So this is the image right here. Now what we want to do now is that we need to make sure we bring up the circle over the image, and for that we have to right click the image, arrange, and we make sure we send to back. Now everything has been sent to back, both the black circle and the circle that have the outline color. So what I'm going to do with the circle that have outline color, I can easily drag it out from the workspace right here. Then what we want to do next here is to make sure we position our image into this particular circle. So we can select this particular circle black right here and turn down the opacity. Come to the property right here, turn down the opacity. This will make you see what is behind the circle. So we can adjust the circle based on what exactly we want. Like we can make sure we adjust the image as the case may be. So everything depends on what exactly we want to give as far as this particular circle crop is concerned. I can just adjust my circle right here. I can just increase the image size. I can just leave my circle right here. Next thing I'm going to do is to select the circle and then go ahead and make sure I turn on the opacity. Then select the circle, press Shift key and select the image. Next thing I'm going to do is to right click. Then we have to look for Make Clipping Mask. Then we have the image right here. Next thing we want to do is to select this particular circle now. Press Shift key and select this particular image circle. Then we want to make sure we come to the Align panel, Align vertical and horizontal center. Then we can drag the two right here. So we have them right here. But just like so, we can decide to increase the stroke of the one with circle. Just drag this one without circle outside. We can select the one with circle. Then we can come here and increase the circle radius right here. So once we are satisfied, we'll press Shift key and select the image with circle, align vertical and then horizontal. Then we have everything right here. So we can select everything right here and press Ctrl J to group everything. So we have them as one object right here. It's that simple. So we can also select the image with circle right here. We can decide to flip the image from different angle. So for that, we have to go to object. Then what we want to do next is to go ahead and look for, then we have to scroll down and look for make clipping mask make. Then we can go ahead and click on edit content. So under the edit content, we can flip this particular image right here. How do we flip it? So we want to go ahead and make sure we activate our, so we want to make sure we activate our contextual taskbar. For that, go to window, then activate your contextual taskbar. So once you activate your contextual taskbar, you can use it to flip this image. You can also adjust the image right here. Everything depends on what you need to achieve as far as this is concerned. So we can right click and we click on transform. Then here we can reflect. We can go ahead and click on reflect. So here we go. We have the reflection here to be vertical, and then you can go ahead and click on OK. Then just drag the image right here, and you have it perfectly like this. It's that simple. For more tutorial tips and tricks like this about how to use your Illustrator software, consider to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.